Well, beard earring dude is fucking Roger. So he comes in and I'm like, oh, beard earring dude. Shit. This isn't gonna be a good night. And I was fucking right. So I was main cashier, which meant that I had, oh, so I'm working, like actually doing work. I'm stocking and then also running to the register when people ring the bell for service. What is Roger doing? I don't fucking know. Okay, but we'll come back to that. So, it's fine. Like, I'm getting a little Pavlov's dog about the bell, but instead of like salivating for food, I'm like getting ready to throw hands when I hear the bell. Anyway, I'm overstocking. I'm over in a different aisle stocking. I can't see the register. Roger comes up to me and he goes, oh, you know, there's a line over there. And I go, oh, well, no one rang the fucking bell. And he's like, ah. And I was like, ah. And I go over there and I start ringing people up. And I'm looking around and I'm like, I have like 5 people in line. Where's Roger? Why didn't he come up and take a couple people to get the line gone? So he's just nowhere. I'm pissed, right? And then I have to deal with someone stealing something, which there's nothing I can fucking do about that. But I, like, personally know this person. They're, the mother of a friend of someone I know. And I'm like, bro, you live down the street from me and you're stealing a bag of Werther's right now? Hello? Anyway, so that was the thing. That was a little irritating. But whatever. Not my $1.25. Uh, then I get a repeat offender customer that I call the bag ladies. I don't like them. Right, yeah. The microwave that is not plugged in. Exactly, right. So, I'm annoyed that someone stole something. I'm annoyed at having to deal with a set of customers that I don't like. And I was rude as shit to them. But I can tell you that story after, because I'll have to preface it with the first bag lady story. Anyway, and then I'm just annoyed in general because the line is long and Roger is nowhere. Nowhere to be found. And I'm busy. It's not like I can go find him for help. He should have helped me when he came to me and told me there was a line. Which he probably only did because someone probably was like, are you gonna check us out? And he was like, no, I don't want to do work. Let me go get my coworker who, like, works. So I'm angry. I'm getting to the end of my line. I have, like, one person. It's like 8 o'clock. This man, for context, he came in at 6. I had been there since 5. Okay. It's like 8 o'clock. He hasn't taken one customer. And every time I see him walking by, he's empty-handed. I don't know what he's doing. So, the manager walks up to me. She's about to ask me if I want a break. And I look at her and I go, yes, I would like a break. I'm going to either walk out or cry. And she goes, oh God, please don't do either of those things. I'm gonna go get Roger so you can take a break. So she goes, and the customer I have says to me, my daughter also works at Dollar Tree and she also hates it. What is it with this place? And I said, well, between the customers being shit and the coworkers being shit and the pay being shit and the hours being shit, gee, I don't fucking know, you know? Like, So I finished up with him, and I fucking punch out for my break or whatever. Roger's there. The manager was like, do you want to talk about it? And I said, yeah, step into my office. And we go to the office, and I told her, like, the series of events with running into the bag ladies again. She's familiar with the bag ladies because fuck these fucking ladies. Anyway, and then I tell her about the situation with Roger and the register, and I was like, I don't like to be that guy that's like, what is everyone else doing? Like, I like to just focus on what I'm doing. But every time I see this man, he's empty-handed. And then the thing with him being like, oh, there's a line and then not helping me. What is this man fucking doing? And she was like, yeah, he was supposed to be straightening up the store because it's a disaster all the time. And she's like, but every time, because she's stocking, that's usually what the managers do. They stock while we're cashiering. She was like, yeah, I keep, like, I'm stocking, and every time I walk down an aisle, the same shit's on the floor. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And every time I see him, he's empty-handed, so I don't know what he's doing. And I'm like, yeah, literally, I don't know what he's fucking doing. And she was like, okay, well, here's what we'll do, right? When you come back from break, he'll be main cashier, and he can cashier for the rest of the night. And you can finish your cart of stock, and then go around and, like, pick shit up off the floor. And I was like, bet. I would love that. The rest of the night went by so much quicker because I was like, I much prefer the I much prefer to like, I'm a back of the house bitch. This bitch wasn't made for the front of the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm meant to be in the back. I'm not meant to be in the front. Cashiering kills me. It kills me. Customers kill me. Customer service kills me. When I'm in the back stocking, the most I get is like, hey, do you know where this is? But at least I have a chance of knowing where it is, or if we even sell it, because I'm stocking. When I get that question on register, I'm like, bro, I've been in the front of the store for 8 hours. How the fuck would I know if we have any left? What? Hello? I come in and work here fucking 15 hours a week, and I cashier 100% of those hours. How the fuck would I know if we have any lint rollers? Or where they live? Make that make sense to me. It doesn't. Anyway, I don't know if it's because I was like, I was angry, like to the point where I was visibly shaking. Like, I was really not okay. And I had my 10-minute break. And then I come back, finish my stock, and I start picking shit up, and I'm organizing shit. Organizing shit, does good things to my brain. I like organizing things. My brain works in organization and spreadsheets. And smut. Yeah, so then at the end of the night, I'm walking around, still picking shit up and sweeping and stuff while the drawers are being counted. What is Roger doing? Standing there watching her count the drawers. Anyway. That's the story of Roger.